Howdy, cadre. I was saying potentially controversial things about men and women, and we may be continuing. Or do we get to move on to something new? Malkuth. Back to the Sephiroth. Chapter 1, verse 28. But we're on number 30. Yeah, we just had a few references to Elohim in a row that were in the same verse. But malkuth. Elohim said, "Be fruitful and multiply." We're still talking about sexual stuff, huh? Malkuth. Pew! Yellow. Okay. Green, 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 yellow. Sure. Oh, pillars confirmed. We know this land bridge. It is in amongst the pillars this time. But yes, we have crossed this path in many different dimensions. To reach this wall, to get down to this land. I'm not looking at you. We're already almost out of end rods. There is no lake here. It's sponge. Nope. It's diorite. It's just yellow diorite. Okay. There are many enderfolk. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was talking to worms. I was talking about worms a while ago. That I think worms. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Worm reproduction. Clitellum, of course. The male and female sex organs can produce sperm and egg, respectively, in each earthworm. Although earthworms are hermaphrodites, most need to mate to reproduce. During mating, two worms line up inverted from each other so sperm can be exchanged. Okay, so if you've seen earthworms, they have an area on them that's smooth, like a smooth band. That is their clitellum. Which it looks like produces the eggs. What you can't see are the male pores. Which are produced in their striped parts. I mean, specific areas of their striped parts, I think. But earthworm mating involves... Yeah, it's like a 69 sort of thing. Although not with their mouths. They line up their clitellum with the other worm's male pores to fertilize each other's eggs. I wonder if the clitellum also serves as a womb. Any two earthworms can mate by joining together and fertilizing each other's eggs. Later, a tube of mucus secreted by the clitellum forms an egg case, which slips off the worm's body. Okay. So they create... The eggs go into a mucus tube that they slide out of. Anyways, more than any of us wanted to know about earthworm reproduction. So I wonder if they can reproduce... I mean, it said most need. But, like, couldn't you rub up on yourself? Maybe? Would that be possible? Oh, I already established that was diorite, not sponge. I don't think there's anything here for me. Obviously lots of end stone. I could fight some Endermen. Yeah, seems pretty safe. Oh, I got a third one. Okay, yeah. Could be good pearl hunting territory. It's not the best setup there, but it is a setup. All I really see, though, is wood. What type is this? Oak. Oak planks. End stone and the diorite sea. Time takes its crazy toll. How does a mirror grow? The Diamond Sea. Beautiful song by Sonic Youth. I don't do it justice, obviously. I'm not trying to do it justice. I couldn't do it justice. Blown up twice by shulkers and killed the third time by shulkers. Alright, what? Okay. End stone in the end zone. Diorite seas. Ender pearl. I don't need to mark the end stone. I don't think I'll ever be looking for end stone, and there's plenty around to be had. Okay, so we'll mark the diorite. We'll mark the ender pearls. We've almost used up our end rods. Where am I putting my ender pearls? No. There they are. I guess that makes sense. Okay. So anyways, yeah, reproduction. Great. Sexual. Sexual is the way to go. I guess the point I was trying to make, probably in the last episode, was that it increases diversity, Yeah, I just did malkuth. Alright. Oh, I dropped off both of the pearls. Alright. Increases diversity because you can have many, many kids, and they'll each be different mixes of you and your spouse's genes. There's also a humility to that I really appreciate, being one of those odd souls that appreciates humility, that you don't really have control over what you get. There's no way as men to, like, dominate the results. In fact, that'll be sad if we get to that point. Where men or women, could just pay to have clones of themselves over and over again. Koof. We'll be doing Koof next time. That was Malkuth. Number 30, we've got Kuth and Tav. Oh, this is a gap. Now, let's go take care of that. Kuth and Tav. Yeah, I like the humility or the lack of control involved in that sexual reproduction. Sexual. It's good for me. That there's a sharing of the odds. Okay, I don't need Silk Touch. We'll just do a new one. Oh. I read a sci-fi story once. It was kind of a Last Man on Earth story. No, it wasn't. Not quite. Men were deemed unnecessary because they could not bear children. I'm kind of labeling ahead, but that's what we'll be doing next, is Tav. Tav. Alright, set. Yeah, society had decided that, like, why bother with men, in a way. And there is evidence to show that women have better immune systems. I think they might be also more at risk of exposure. Certainly to STDs, but I don't know if I should say certainly there. It's probably different risks. Koof, yeah, we'll do Koof next time. What are we getting into? Koof and Tav. Alright, now he's... Well, why is that an elemental and not a Sephiroth if he's gonna say it? 29. The focus is shifted from the Elohim said to the I have given you all. I don't understand what's going on. The important part is that this continues in the next episode. We just did malkuth. We move on to Koof. And insert catchphrase here.